There is only one thing worse than a rapist.
BNX. Yo guys, what's going on? Raviin here. Now today we're in fact going to be exposing Struct BNX. Now I never thought I'd actually be making this video because I don't really like exposing people only on Facebook when it comes to like drama and that. But see, when it comes to like organisation owners and stuff, people that you speak so highly of and people that you practically look up to and then they change. Honestly, just brace yourself guys, because what this guy's done is vile. On behalf of someone that is a great friend of mine, I don't want to like give out his name, but the people that know, well, people that were in the Twitter thread will know what I'm on about here. But first of all, we're going to start talking about how BNX scammed me. Now, most of you guys know that I was actually a designer for Obey Supremacy and Struct Esports, and what happened was, I'm going to go back to exactly how it all happened. So I joined the team as a content creator because I thought nothing of it, because I was a designer for one team, and while on the slide I was in fact doing YouTube, which I'm not exactly going to stop because some guy is telling me that I can't stick to one role. Now, I was lead designer and I was like, you know what, I want to join a team just to like get my audience up and to actually grind for a team while designing. Now, at last minute, before I ended, what was it? Before I left Struct, what happened was BNX basically told me to leave, and the way he done it was unprofessional. He was saying that you can't be in two teams. What happened was he promoted me to be an overall of the team just after I joined senior, so I don't know what he was coming from with that. But after you promote someone and then telling them to leave after all the promotion, after everything I'd done, I was like, right, well, I'm still waiting on my payments. Now this is where the scamming comes into it. I was like, right, I'm waiting for my payments, just pay me and we'll part our ways. And he was in debt with me like £50 easily, and the way things were done, it was unprofessional. It was like, right, you're gonna get paid, just wait. I waited 2 months and I've still not got a payment from him. I mean, the person that I don't want to bring up, he offered to pay, and me knowing that it wasn't in his place to pay, I didn't take it because it was basically BNX that was meant to. Now, BNX has still not paid me. He's blocked me on everything due to a Twitter thread that I'm actually going to screenshot and put on the screen right now. Now, I wish I still had all the screenshots. Now, I've only got his replies, which I will be putting in this video as well. I'm sorry if it's not the full story. I wish I could, but I didn't have the screenshots because I was on my PC, and everyone knows if you screenshot on PC it ends up like pixelated and stuff like that, especially on my PC anyway. But like I said with the replies, it's not the full story. That's why I'm here to fill in the gaps like my teeth. Nah, but seriously, once I've talked about everything, like obviously with scamming and how vile he is, I've not even got to that part yet, which I'm going to get right now. So obviously Struct had another overall. I'm not mentioning his name because honestly, it's hectic and I don't want any more beef, especially with BNX and that other person, because it's disgusting. So this individual, he had, well, him and his girlfriend had a miscarriage, and honestly, I know you'll be watching this, and I know I shouldn't really be bringing anything up, but I'm here to tell the full story, and I do apologise. And I honestly felt so bad when you told me. My mind was blank, but especially when he told me that BNX was obviously mocking that it happened and shit like that, just because he didn't back him up over the fact that obviously he was another overall, and he didn't back up the fact that BNX didn't pay me, because BNX was like, right, blah 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 blah. So I'm going to put on the screenshots right now, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, how we never backed him up. So luckily I've got them screenshots for it. And after all that happened, basically BNX then went on to say, if you want to leave the team, then you have to pay £80 to that overall. I mean, that's just not how it goes. If you want to leave a team, you leave that shit and you just don't speak of it. That's what he was going to do. He was just going to leave and hopefully grind for another team, but BNX wasn't allowing that and ended up blocking him as well and started talking shit on all of us. The only reason I know he was talking shit on all of us after we left the chat because I was still logged in on my Struct Studios account, and I went to check afterwards on what was being said, and he was just sitting there talking about like, oh, he's not getting paid, and the overall did fuck all for the team. He was inactive, but of course you'd be inactive when your girlfriend's pregnant. He was sitting there calling him in meetings and shit, knowing fine well that he was in a meeting, sitting there calling him saying, I need your help and I need money. Honestly, BNX, all he does is sit on his ass all day, and honestly, he just sits there and buys weed, or G, whatever you want to like call it, marijuana. I can never say marijuana, right? I don't know how it's pronounced, marijuana, bruh. But anyway, like I said, all he does is, and then he tried coming up with the fact that he paid for the store. He did not pay for the store. He blackmailed the apparel company into getting all the stuff for free because he's friends with the actual owner of the company. So BNX, I know you'll be watching this, and here's a middle finger for you, you cunt. Still waiting for my payment, by the way. I mean, I even asked one of the members of Struct, I was like, right, can you just get to BNX and just tell him I'll even take 20 quid, or even 50, I'll knock it down to £15, and BNX was just not having any of it. And here's me just exposing the fact that he's a scammer, he's a vile piece of shit, he's fat also. I'm not into like body shaming or anything, but honestly, see, when someone fucks you over like that, you just go onto their level and just fuck the shit up, honestly. I mean, how could you even joke about miscarriages and shit, especially when it happened to someone you call a really good friend? I mean, he even sent that individual pictures of his mum like half naked because she was ill and everything, but you just don't send pictures of her like proper, like honestly, she had no like bra or anything on, so you could see her nipples and see like her big stomach, and it was just no. And then he even sent pictures of her vagina, and that's just something you don't do, especially as an organisation owner. I could go into way more into this because he's done it to a few people as well. He even made out that Swag was this and that, which I do apologise for everything I said. He did not blackmail BNX into like obviously buying the company. BNX wanted full ownership, and for that Swag was like, you can just buy the whole company if you want. Everything goes into your name, and obviously that's legit. So obviously BNX turned this story whole around. So I do apologise to Swag and all the rest for everything I said. I mean, I don't know, it's hard to explain because like someone that owns organisations and acts like this, it's just stupid, especially when everyone's looking on Twitter. When I make everything public on Twitter, so if someone does me wrong, I'm like, right, blah blah blah, so it doesn't happen to anyone else, and that's exactly what I did. And BNX didn't like that, hence why he removed all his comments. He blocked all the people that left Structs just so he couldn't get exposed. But luckily I got a few of his screenshots, which obviously you guys have seen by now. But like I said, he's just a vile human being who deserves everything he gets. But other than that, I think I'm just going to wrap it up here because I don't want to like have a big video going on. I didn't even expect to make this video, and that's honest. Like, I actually did look up to him at one point. I thought he was a good role model for like the team and everything, and for him to just do all this, it's demotivating for like organisation owners. This is why the community is dying, for people like him. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this little video. If you did, then leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here, turn on notifications on, comment down below what you think of all this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.